Okay, if we were on the brink of survival, I was joking with Luke about Dropcoin again, because I saw that stupid, what was it?
Dropcoin, its value is going to drop.
Yeah. That company that came up, rose from the ashes to basically just do like a crypto grift. Enron, that's right, thank you. So I saw, we were looking at the stupid Enron coin, and I was like, it's just free money. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Yeah. If we were not morally opposed to this, like...
It clearly, repeatedly, over and over and over and over again works. People just make some complete BS coin thing.
Yeah.
People get ripped off on it. And then everyone goes, oh my God, how could this have happened? And it's like, bro, can we stop?
So tell me this. If we were on the brink, would you be more receptive?
If we're on the brink.
If I was serious about that, if I was like, okay, what if we just find a way? Because we've talked about this on WAN Show in the past, whether it's like Dropcoin or Linus Coin, or I think we've pitched Rug Pull Coin as a name for it at some point. If we were on the brink of, because remember, it's not just me, it's not just you. It's look around. Every person surrounding you, even him, could be gone if we don't survive. If it was down to our survival, would you consider it? Would you consider the VPN?
Ooh.
With the moral quandary that exists for you, because I'll get you guys caught up. We pretty much developed a VPN.
It was ready to go. It was like actually pretty good.
We killed it.
We were proud of it. It worked well. We kept using it for a little bit. We don't use it anymore.
We killed it because neither Luke nor I were comfortable knowing that at some point we were going to know that someone using the service did some stuff.
Even if it's not logged, it's still happening.
We could still know. There are ways that we could know. And we would have to say we don't know.
It's also like pretty much guaranteed.
Yeah, I know.
Which was the real kicker for me. We talked to a lawyer about it, and the lawyer basically said, like, whether you like factually know or not,
you
know, because this is what people use this. This is one of the many things, and there are things that are fine, but this is one of the many things. My VPN must not save logs. Yeah, they can still know.
Yeah. Because you'll still get notices delivered to you. Like the encryption.
They might not be able to attach it to you, which is probably what you want, but that also means that they can attach these things to other people. So like you can watch your little show and be protected or whatever, but that other person can look at content that I think, you know, in my opinion, morally right people would be horrifically disgusted about the fact that they looked at, and you would know that that's happening on a network that you are supporting. And it's like, man, yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So we bailed out. But man, we ran the numbers, dude. This could be a different world.
So if we were on the brink of survival, knowing that we already exist in a gray area anyway, because it's not like we don't promote PIA, our sponsor, we just didn't want to be the ones.
We didn't want to be the ones.
We didn't want to be the ones who actually have to say, no, I'm not going to tell you who that is.
Yeah.
No, I went out of my way to delete that, even though I know, you know, I know people are using it for this. We just didn't want to have to be the ones that had to do it. Would you reconsider your position if it meant survival? He's thinking. He's doing a think over here.
I feel like on the VPN,
yeah,
it's a maybe. Just because it's not like we're making it more accessible for those people.
No, realistically,
there are
it's already
so
out there.
many out there.
That is such a slippery slope. That
is a
though.
Very slippery slope.
Someone's got to provide the heroin.
Yeah, there's a very.
Someone's going to do it, and that's.
I'm just thinking, like, do we add another VPN to the pile and save 100+ jobs, Like, this is the scenario you're trying to lay out for me.
Yeah.
Do we just, I'm reiterating it for the people in chat.
Yeah.
Do we add another VPN to the pile and save 100 plus jobs?
Do we think
not,
our
and everyone
existence,
loses their
do we
jobs?
think PSU circuit is a like net good in the world? And, you know, we're using it to buy carbon net good credits or whatever.
If we're using it to buy carbon credits?
No, net good. It's a joke.
I know what you mean.
Net good credits.
I'm just saying.
So that we can,
carbon credits thing.
you know, run our VPN or whatever. Like, the world is morally questionable and morally gray.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm not even necessarily looking for an answer from you.
The coin thing, I think my problem with the coin thing is it is proven every time this happens that people just will never figure it out.
So then someone's going to make money off them.
But I think that's different. I genuinely think it's different because I don't think there is what is the possible benefit of making another, I don't feel like pressing the button, another crap coin?
Oh, the possible benefit is gambling. Like Top Gear 1224 on the Floatplane chat says, the reason these cryptocurrency scams continue to perform is simple. I bought over $1,000 of Doge when it was 0.0002. I sold at 0.001. If I held until 0.75, multimillionaire. It's that chance that drives people to gamble hard. And that's it.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Important reminder to call this as hypothetical. Man, I don't disagree with you, Bixby. We probably should say yet again that this is hypothetical.
Yeah.
But I would also appreciate if people just relaxed. It's so obvious. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. That was a good call out. I should have just done that. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I really wish you weren't right. It's ridiculous. I'm so tired.
What are you saying? You don't want to be like canceled again?
Yeah, kind of. Just like to chill for 1 week. I got like anxiety because it was Friday morning. And I was like, wait, when's the world gonna fall? The world hasn't started falling yet. I need to be stopping the world from falling. How do I do that if I don't know what's happening? And then...
Oh, you just needed to be briefed on all the tariff stuff. Then you would have known the world was falling.
Yeah, fair enough. And to add another thing to the coin conversation.
Sure.
I think I was telling you about this yesterday. I've heard I'm going to screw up the quote, so I apologize, but I've heard a quote from CoffeeZilla that is something along the lines of like, ironically, scamming people is still scamming people.
Okay, crazy pitch.
It's like,
and you know this is coming because we've talked about it already.
Oh no. Oh no.
What if we collaborated with CoffeeZilla on the most ethical coin?
How do we possibly make an ethical... I do wonder, like, is there a line there? Like, can you make... Because I pointed out to Linus. Linus had never heard of this. I pointed this out to Linus.
GW says, scam me, daddy.
Well, I pointed out fart coin.
Yeah. Do you mind if I throw up your laptop?
I'm still loading it.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
It's down 7% in 24 hours. Yeah,
here you go.
I've heard people talk about this for a long. I am really not into crypto stuff. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
I own zero crypto right now.
I own zero crypto right now.
So to make of that what you will.
Yeah,
we are just coming at this as ignorant, bemused observers right now.
Yes, we know nothing.
Yeah.
But this has been around for like a long time. This isn't new. Can I get a bit? Oh, here we go. Let's go back like a month. Look, people have been actively trading this. Let's go back a year.
Yeah. Do you have the little green and red line thing? Is that just down below showing the trading volume or whatever? Okay, not on this one apparently.
You're thinking of candlesticks.
Perfect. Yes. Yeah, perfect example of we don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But like people actively trade these shitcoin things. So like, can you make one
that is
fine,
completely transparently a coin?
Yeah.
That might rise and fall.
Maybe you can.
I don't know.
I know people talk about...
CoffeeZilla would know.
Yes.
Have we ever actually talked to him? I know we've talked of him, and he's made videos about us.
And we bought his shirt.
I don't think so.
I don't think we have. I suspect his answer is going to be like, no.
Well, that's the safest answer for like his brand, regardless of whether he actually thinks there's a way to do it because he's been so publicly against them.
We could never get him to like endorse it.
Oh, no.
No way.
I would never ask.
Of course not. But I do wonder if maybe the guidance isn't even for us, right? Maybe the guidance is just out there. Because it could also be used as like, if this new coin that shows up does not align with this guidance, avoid it.
Interesting. I would watch that video.
I would watch it too.
I would watch Coffee talk about what the ethical ICO would look like.
If there even is one.
If there could be one.
Because I feel like there might not be.
What would a theoretical
I just don't know anything about
ethical ICO look like? Because I can definitely think of actually valid and valuable, blockchain applications, even a token, right? Like if we were
going to do that though?
Like, okay, say for example, we were to, I don't know, create a token where if you watch, okay, there'd be technological hurdles that we probably couldn't clear, but I'm telling you, so this is the theory. So we made a token that if you watch more hours on Floatplane or interact a lot or something, then you earn the token and you can use it for a discount on LTT.
So it's like whatever those. I also don't use Twitch a lot, so now we're talking about two things that I.
So it's almost like
an
attention token, which would be somewhat similar to what like Brave browser does.
So that's a thing on Twitch, as far as my understanding goes. And people are going to say I'm wrong because I have no idea what I'm talking about, which is true. But I think if you watch streamers on Twitch, you can gain these certain types of points, and you can.
Oh, bits. This is just Twitch bits.
No, I don't think it's bits.
Is it not? What are bits?
Channel
again?
points.
Channel points. Okay.
Because then you can exchange those for like I don't know. Do you know? Stuff.
Emotes.
Sure.
You can do text to speech stuff. It really depends on what the streamer sets up. Bits are like micro tips.
So it's set up by the streamer. So you could exchange it for things.
This doesn't fix the rug pull that I think you guys are talking about, which is where you launching the coin own most of the float and then can just dump it and manipulate.
What's a float? Is that the initial amount that you make when you make the coin?
Come on.
Okay,
Dan.
the U.S. Treasury
has
the U.S. Treasury holds so much money in circulation in the economy.
Yes.
And when they print more money, the value of the money goes down.
Yes.
So if you guys launch a coin and there's 1 million coins in circulation and you release 20 to the public to buy,
and we hold,
and then you just
ones.
sell a bunch when it's high, and then the market implodes.
So
that's my rough understanding. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
So would an ethical ICO be one?
It's just launching a normal coin.
Yeah,
you would just be launching a coin, and it would just be crappy, like most of them.
But an ethical ICO would initially offer the entire supply, and I would keep none for myself.
You would need to be able to prove that, though.
Oh, I see.
I don't know if that's possible. That's above my understanding.
Shouldn't that be possible?
I don't know.
Dan is correct, says Top Gear.
Yeah, please correct me if I'm wrong.
That sounds right.
I'm not entirely sure if this is completely accurate. Things might have changed, but this is my understanding of how coins work. And so a lot of the rug pulls are basically, we don't own anything. Haha, JK. Actually, we have 10,000 alt wallets.
I don't think so.
They have it hidden on.
I thought you can tell how much they have as a float.
I think they can state, but then they could also potentially have. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's very, very difficult, especially because blockchain is a concept, and each coin has its own ledger. Yeah. Right. We
should. That's another thing where if you did decide to, if you decided that you found a way to do this ethically and you decided to do it, we'd need a significantly better understanding of what we're doing.
Oh, 100%.
Before we tried to do it.
I think being ethical is just not manipulating the stock price or the coin price of your coin.
We would also need a way to prove that we didn't.
Yeah, I don't know if that's possible. I don't know enough about how the initial float is. Distributed,
because you'd have to
Eraldo says depending on the blockchain tech, but yes, you can absolutely prove who owns what on the chain at launch.
Oh, good. Then just do that.
So if we do that, it's ethical.
But then if you do that, what's the point?
Well, then you rug pull it because you told them that you're going to do that. So Linus owns 1 million coins, and then you put 10 up for sale. I have 1 million, and here's 10, and then people trade them, and then you pull it anyway because that's what you said you were going to do. That would be ethical because you explained that you were going to.
I don't think so. I think it's back to CoffeeZilla's point. telling someone you're going to scam them, or like getting scammed for lulz is still getting
It's
scammed.
still getting scammed.
It depends on what you think is ethical, because if you just want to launch a real coin, is that technically ethical? I mean, we have the concern of all the power usage, and
I think we would have to. I think we would have to have a valid use case for the coin. I think we would have to have a
But
real
then it's
purpose
not
for it.
a shitcoin. Isn't that right?
Well, I mean,
Or what is that terminology really?
that means that it's like a altcoin that's not Ethereum or like
Okay,
one
so
of the big
it
ones.
is anyways then.
Like some random garbage thing that may be a legitimate coin, but nobody really uses it for anything, and it's mostly just crypto bro trading garbage.
I don't know.
You can make a lot of money with those, like a lot of money with those.
Oh, dude, I know. You can also lose a lot of money on them.
Yeah, like my $350 Bitcoin, which are somewhere. I mean, we've talked about that a lot.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Sorry, Dan.
That's okay. I sleep at night now.
Fartcoin is
Notice
down
he doesn't say
61.
well.
Yeah.
I sleep now. Yeah. No, I've been doing this in 2009.
Fartcoin's down 60% in the last month.
Whoops.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. If you're talking about your
indeed.
investment pyramid, your crypto stuff is like up here, where you maybe put $500 in, and then the bottom is just like banks.
Right. Yeah.
Like it's the highest
Gold controllers.
the highest risk investment that you could possibly make.
Someone in the pre-show pointed out that my gold Xbox controller has gone up by what do you say, like 85% or something since I bought it. Nice.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, I'm not necessarily convinced at this time that there is an ethical way to launch one of these, unless you give it good, proper utility.
What if the utility was
And even then, I don't know enough to really say, but I feel like that's aiming in the right direction.
what if you could redeem Dropcoin for early access to products on LTT Store?
What if you could use it to buy stuff on LTT Store? Then you would assign an actual monetary value to it, and it would be pegged against the US dollar.
But don't start talking. You're not talking about like Tether and stuff now, are you?
Tether is what real currency Forex is, and all coins are technically tied to Tether.
Didn't the whole Tether thing blow up at some point?
I don't know.
Or is Tether still not?
Money is fake, Linus. Money is a concept.
Not fallen down yet.
Anything that has a potential value, like your gold controller, is technically currency.
What about eggs? Now that's an investment these days.
Egg controller, let's go. Sticky.
Oh boy.
Egg coin. Yeah, sure.